I'm the event organiser for the Lincoln Grand Prix, which next year, 2015, will be the 60th edition. And in order to make that a momentous occasion, we're going to run the national championships, which were allocated to us this week.
And will the course differ with the championship?
Well, slightly, yeah. The Grand Prix normally takes place over 13 laps of this 8-mile circuit, finishing here in Castle Square. But in order to make the distance a bit more, we've got to make 125 miles. So we're going to do 60 miles out in the country first, out into the West Lindsey region, and then we'll come back here. They've done 60 miles, I'll say, when they get back here, Castle Square first time. Then they do 8 laps of the Grand Prix circuit, adding another 64 miles, which makes it 125 miles.
And do you think this will be a shot in the arm for cycling in Lincolnshire?
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Publicity will be huge for the event, as it already has been for this, just to the announcement and on the day itself. Because it's not just the road races. There's 4 days of competition with the time trials out in the Lincolnshire Walls on the Thursday. We're going to have a criterium here in Lincoln on Friday night, which will be coming past this very spot we stood on. And then Saturday we've got the Lincoln Grand Prix Sportives with probably 2,000 or more riders, and then the 2 road races on Sunday.
And obviously the current champions, you've got the likes of Mark Cavendish and Lizzie Armitage. What sort of a draw do you think having the top names in cycling?
I'm sure that there'll be a huge attraction to Lincoln, and the economic benefit to the area will be absolutely huge. We did a survey on the Grand Prix last 2 years and it showed almost £500,000 in benefit just on the existing event, so I think you can multiply that by probably 3 or 4 times.
And with the success of Britain, the Olympics and obviously Tour de France recently, do you think cycling is getting more into people in the mainstream than it was before? It's
probably the country's #1 leisure activity nowadays. Over nearly 100,000 members in British cycling, and as an activity, a lot of these sportives now are getting thousands of riders. Go rides are huge, you know, and the sky rides in major cities absolutely tremendously almost overbooked. So cycling is really popular. A lot of ride to work cycling now as well. People are commuting on bikes and everything else. So a lot of work being done, put on safety as well, to make sure cyclists and traffic mix better.